Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to our next session. This session we are going to discuss about Kirchhoff's laws. Here we have two Kirchhoff laws. First one is Kirchhoff first law and Kirchhoff second law. These two laws. Before going to discuss these two laws, actually to find the current in simple circuits which are having only one battery, that we can find by using series and parallel connection method. But Kirchhoff laws are used to find the flow of current in complicated circuits, means which are having two or more than two batteries, that we have to find by using Kirchhoff laws. Here Kirchhoff laws are used for complicated circuits to find the flow of currents. So we have to see first one, Kirchhoff's first law. This another name of this is junction law or current law. To understand the Kirchhoff law, we can suppose we can take the one. This is the traffic. This is the junction. Here we have suppose traffic signals. Some vehicles are reaching towards the junction, means towards the traffic signals. Some are moving away from the traffic junction, means the traffic signals, or some are enter into the, in all other directions even, some are enter into the vehicle, some are enter into the junction, and some are leaving the junction. In that way, in a complicated circuit, the sum of the currents flowing into a junction, sum of the current flowing into a junction is equals to the sum of currents flowing out of the junction. See, in this is the junction. Let us take A. A is the junction. Means this is the central point. Some currents are flowing towards the junction. Here this resistance R1 reaching the junction, and another R2 resistance reaching the junction A. This arrow mark shows the direction, and R3 R4 resistance means the current I3 and I4 are leaving the junction. It's leaving the junction, and R1 R2 are reaching the junction, means towards the junction, away from the junction. So these sum of these are equal. This is called as Kirchhoff's first law. I will repeat the statement. The sum of the currents flowing into a junction is equals to the sum of current flowing out of the junction. Here into the junction is I1, I2 currents, and leaving the junction I3 and I4. These are into the junction, these are out of the junction. So that should be equal. That sum of the I1, I2 means into the junction equals to sum of the I3 and I4 means out of the junction. These two are equal. So that this we can write I1 plus I2 minus I3 minus I4 equals to 0. So that's why we can say this statement in another words, the algebraic sum of currents at a junction is 0. these are, sum of these are 0. That this we can write plus of minus I3 plus of minus I4 equals to 0. Here minus sign indicates opposite direction. Opposite direction. So this is a Kirchhoff's first law. Kirchhoff's first law is known as junction law or current law. Students, if you get this question for 1 mark, you can write the statement: the algebraic sum of currents at a junction is 0. If you get it for 2 marks, you have to write the statement. It states that the sum of the currents flowing into a junction is equals to the sum of the currents flowing out of the junction, and this circuit, simple circuit included. You have to draw the circuit and the statement for 2 marks. For 1 marks, you have to write only the algebraic sum of currents at a junction is 0. This is the Kirchhoff's first law. We have to see next Kirchhoff's second law in the next session. Thank you.